Once again, we're gonna go from dark to light over at Pass-a-Grille and start out with some fun headlamp shelling for a fantastic shell-packed adventure. Let's get out there. Look at that! Oh, that's a nice one. And a little tiny baby cone. Look at this! Look at you! Oh boy! Dickman's, Kais, Keewaydin, Sanibel level shelling right here on the central Gulf Coast of Florida. Well, hello shell buddies and welcome back to the Ashway channel. I'm sure that you see these lovely little horse conchs gracing my ears. That's going to be a theme today as we return to Pass-a-Grille for some early morning headlamp shelling and fabulous finds. Alright, having some camera issues here. John's got a nice little cone. I've got a tulip, some olives, and a sunray Venus clam. And I forgot my shell bag at the car, so...
Your shell.
I can't believe I forgot my shell bag. Look at the tulips. Look at this.
Oh, you don't have a shell bag?
No, that's what I'm saying. I forgot it at the car. Can you go grab it?
Yeah.
I want to try to go back up those rocks. Here, I'm going to hand you those, and I'm going to get this right here. Look at that horse conch. Look at that! Oh, that's a nice one.
Alright, well, hold this so I can get up there.
Okay.
I need the keys.
Hang on a second. Let me get you out the keys. Look at that horse conch one more time, though. That's nice.
Yeah, I didn't even have time to look there.
Nice. There's a kind of ratty tulip. Ooh, there's a piece of a true.
Tons of tulips, big ones.
Look at that spindle in there.
I don't want to get too far from those rocks.
I'm gonna stay right here so you can find me. Look at that. A little baby tulip there. And another one. Oh my goodness. I think that might have half a critter in it though. Well, I don't know. Shell wedged in it. Nope, just a shell. Awesome. There's a little tulip there. There's a little whelk. Not an awesome shape. Side of a tulip exposed here. Broken moon, a little auger. Guy's broken too. So boy, there's a bunch of stuff right here close by. And a little olive. Can't really do much and go anywhere because I don't have a bag. John's gonna go get me that bag though. It's a nice olive too. Oh my goodness, look at this yellow. How pretty is that? And some nice pairs of these guys here. I'll take a couple of those with me. Fighting conch here. Let's wave my light to John so he knows it's me. There are a couple other folks here, not very many. It's pretty early. That's before 6 a.m. We left the house just after 5, so. And low tide itself is 5:43, which is probably about 5-10 minutes ago. The amount of tulips and olives is crazy. Look at these. Well, look at that little tiny baby murex. Oh, how cool. Nice selection of stuff so far. Here's John. Thanks, babe. Did you lock us up? I didn't hear the horn.
I did. You don't have to hear it. You're too far away.
It's like my thing, making sure the car is locked. That's my thing, making sure the car is locked. Put my shell bag on here. There's lots of nice littles in here too. And the olives, babe, holy moly. They're all over. Oh look, there's Crooked Jewel box stuck to a kitten's paw. That's fun. Ooh. Breaking pen shells all over the place here. Take 2 of those. They're a nice shadow box size. Some of these olives are really catching my eye because they're just so shiny. Look at these. I mean, like glass. They're perfect. Look at the size of that guy. Wow. Little juvie fighting conch there. Yeah, a little whelk. Ooh, look at this juvie fighter. He's way pretty. My goodness. How nice. The olives, oh my gosh. They're just so glassy. They're reflecting the light like crazy. Look at that guy. He's nice too. Alright, so there's some nice stuff up here on this pile. I'm gonna go get a little closer to the water's edge. Whoa, that just got me soaking wet. And my boots weren't all the way up. That's not good. That didn't take long. Oh, gracious. Okay. Where was I? Oh, yes. A lovely olive. Another horse. Hello, horsey. You're pretty. That's nice. And a couple of other really beautiful fighting conchs here, too. That guy's awesome. This guy's pretty nice. He's so thin. Oh, and look what just got thrown out at me here, I guess. Nice apple murex. And a little tiny baby cone. Look at this. That's adorable. Awesome. So we got a Florida fighting conch, a nice horse, a little baby cone, and an apple murex. Lovely. Ooh, there's another apple murex there. Oh, no, he's alive. Ooh, and I dropped my cone. I guess I better put that away. Lots of tulips. Let's just grab a few. Just to see how many are nice. Look at this. Oh, wow. He's awesome too. And that grimy one is a big true, I believe. I'll take that guy home and clean him up. So a whelk. Well, this one's kind of broken. We'll ditch that. Some nice tulips. Pass-a-Grille's known tulip hotspot. Wow. Some of the patterns on these, dang. Yep, this guy's awesome. He's almost like plaid. We're going to take him. And there's another empty apple murex. Oh, my goodness. This is fabulous. Look at that. Wow, that's a nice one. I mean, there's just stuff all over the place. Holy smokes. Pass-a-Grille is a gift that keeps on giving. Absolutely. Look at this. A couple of nice murexes, a whelk, fighting conch, and some tulips. Beautiful. Now, just as I pass this light by, you probably can't miss this guy. this. Look how glassy and beautiful and perfect. Oh my gosh. Yeah, one spring jewel box. And a nice big worm snail too. Oh wow. There's all kinds of cool stuff over here. Another apple murex just thrown up out of the water. Alrighty. Starting off good. Pass-a-Grille, the gift that keeps on giving. Look at this guy. There's a hermit crab in there. Hey, buddy. Hi. Hello. I'll take your little murex friend over here. Since you've claimed that one. There we have a moon snail. And just tulips everywhere. Live ones, collectible ones, all kinds. A lot of live ones over in this section. Oh. I'll see you later, friend. Have a good day. That one could be nice cleaned up too. What a variety on the tulip colors. Wow. And the murexes. My goodness. So my kind of shelling right here. Oh. What kind of shape are you in? Well, hello. Pretty whelk. This guy's nice, but he's not glossy. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. So many nice ones. Oh my gosh. Holy cannolis. Oh, dropped my tulip. Look at that guy. Collectible too. He is broken though. A baby's ear. Oh, look at that. Nice baby's ear too. Oh my gosh. And another horse. Oh, that is number 3 on the morning already. Golly. Wow. Wow. And look at some of these gorgeous littles. An apple murex, a worm snail, a horse conch, and a baby's ear. Just to explain, I got down here to the bottom, and I really haven't gone anywhere. I mean, I'm right where I came on, basically. Another horse. Wow. There's a nice tulip there. And a cute little itty-bitty one. Ooh. And another murex. A little baby whelk. Oh my gosh, I literally haven't moved. I'm like in one spot. I literally haven't moved. Oh my goodness gracious. I mean, there's a live one there. There's another collectible and tulips everywhere. Everywhere. There's another cute murex. Just trying to get a nice variety on the tulip colors too. Just to kind of show them off. It's hard in the dark. And there's a little bubble. Alright. Anyways, gorgeous tulips. Oh, just dropped my baby whelk. There's an operculum off a bigger tulip there. I'm dropping my shells to get to other shells here. Baby pear whelk. There's that bubble. Oh my gosh. There's the little guys. And the big guys. Daylight just starting to break around the other side of these condos. Everything's still pretty dark. It's still itching to look over in this water, but you just can't see anything with these lamps. Ooh. Ooh, look at you, Nutmeg. Hi. Wow, aren't you pretty and big? And a cone. Oh, surf one Florida cone. Okay. More tulips than I can shake a stick at here. They're everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Another fun worm. Look at that. A big sea whip. There's a big pen shell. That's one of the bigger ones. We normally see them this size washed up. But they do get pretty large. Put my hand in here for some reference. And another horse. Get out of town. Get out of town. Oh my gosh. Hello, horsies. Awesome. How you doing, babe? Finding anything fun?
2 cones.
I've got 2 cones and 4 baby horses.
I got monsters. I got nice whelks and monster tulips.
Oh, the tulips here are outstanding today. Hey, look at this guy.
I can't wait for the sun to come up. Nice.
Isn't he great, that nutmeg? And look at the size of the pen, babe. That's more like the bay-sized ones we saw at the Carefree Learner trip.
What?
Look at the size of that guy.
Yep.
He's big. So this little edge I'm on is pretty productive. Oh my gosh. More than you can count. The tulips and the murexes are everywhere today. This is awesome. I even found a babies here, honey. Oh, look at those little gorgeous ones. Oh, I know. If it's this good when we can barely see, imagine how nice it'll be when we can. Although there's an element to doing this. Oh, wow. There's an element to doing this. It's more treasure hunting almost.
Look at the size of this guy.
Wow, he's a beast. Hold him up, babe.
Hold on.
Well, I can't see it with this thing in the way. There we go. Oh, I got it. That one's on me. Whoa.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them.
He's a honker.
Yep.
Wow.
That's the ones I'm picking up. But like I said, I can't wait for the sun to come up.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm having a blast. Whoa, holy moly. Look at this guy. I would have liked to have met that sooner. I don't think this is... If this was whole, this would be one of the biggest whelks we would have ever found.
Wow.
Holy humongous. Oh my gosh. An olive. A big one. Wow. Another pretty apple murex. Ooh, there's a lace. A lace murex. He's not super lacy, but he is pretty. There's a moon back there. Get tore up. Another cute juvie fighter. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy shells, Batman. And this is why we call Pass-a-Grille the gift that keeps on giving. Because there's another baby horse. And another cone. Oh my gosh. What in the world? My gracious. Pass-a-Grille this morning. Unbelievable. Look at these guys. Another nice alva, another nice juvenile fighting conch. Another perfect, gorgeous tulip. And stay tuned, because I've got some interesting information about new tulips. Okay, it's time to nerd out again. And we're going to take another look at this book, because I told you when we talked about true tulips a couple weeks back that there was a few different things going on. Well, there's just as much, if not more, going on with the banded tulips. So let's go take a look. Now, before we deep dive here, you're probably wondering, how do we arrive at different types of what look to be the same type of shell? This is, we're looking at here, the true tulips on this plate and the bandeds on this one. And it's all about how they get their start, okay? Now, you know how enamored I am with little tiny shells. See, at the top of that B makes it real clear. The top of the bigger shells that you find is the tiny little shell, what we call a proto-conch. And if there are distinct differences in the proto-conch formation on a shell, even if the coloring looks similar, that's how they determine whether or not they're actually subspecies or separate species of the same thing. So let's start out with a couple that look really close to each other, and their names are really close to each other. The Cinctura halasteria branhame and the Cinctura halasteria branhame morganae. Now, the first one is from around the Campeche Bank area by Progreso, Yucatan. And the second one is off of Cabo Catoche in Quintana Roo State, Mexico. So they're not far apart from each other, honestly, but they are a slight bit different in their coloring. You can see that first one, the Branhames, really don't have much color to them at all, other than those brown stripes. And the Branhame morganes actually have color, some tan behind those stripes that give you more of a tulip look. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like the guys on the right, like there's more stripes and they're packed more closely together on those as well. So, two distinctly different shells. And we have a similar setup here too with the Cinctura traceae and the Cinctura tortugana foxeyes. So, they used to think that the traceaes were a subspecies of the Tortugana foxes, but then they discovered that the top and the whorl were different and the colors were different, and where they found them were different. For example, the Tortugana foxeye version of these guys actually hangs out along the western inner shelf around Florida and up by the Panhandle, whereas the Cinctura traceae is actually more the Campeche Bank and a little further afield. So yes, you can have shells look really similar, but be different in their proto-conch, different in how they form, different in their colors, and give you two different subspecies of banded tulip. By the way, I don't speak Latin. I'm probably butchering these pronunciations, so bear with me. And here we go again with another same type of a setup. Cinctura lilium and Cinctura connery. Now, the Cinctura lilium is actually more found on the Texas end of things. San Jose Island near Port Aransas and San Padre Island. So these are closer to Texas, whereas this newly named one, the Conroy, is actually Campeche Bank area over by Mexico. They used to believe that these Conroys from the Campeche Bank area were actually the same as the liliums, but again, taking a look at the top of the shell and studying the proto-conch and the whorls, they discovered that they're actually different in their formation, so it is actually its own distinct subspecies. And it looks like the Conroy has more stripes than the lilium as well. Another little beauty from over by the Yucatan Peninsula is going to be the Cintura salasi. I like these guys, this pale coloring to them. Just faintly you can see some of the coloring behind the stripes. The stripes themselves are not that dark either. I think these are lovely. What a pretty version of a tulip. Now this one should look a little more familiar to you. It's much more in line with the colors we typically see over here at Pass-a-Grille, the Cintura hunteria. They've got those fun olive greens and those browns, but down by Cais, where these two light colored ones came from, you can find that pale form every so often too. So take a good look at your tulips. They might not be surf-worn, they might be very pale forms of the shell that you know and love. And at the top of this plate we have the Cintura hunteria Appalachii. So these guys come from like Panhandle and a little bit around the big grass flats around Big Bend and stuff like that. Again, similar to our locals, but just a bit different in their formation, in their top, in their whorl, in their protoconch, which makes them their own separate subspecies. So what do we find around here, around Pass-a-Grille? Well, mostly it's going to be the Cintura tortugana foxy and its other friend, the Cintura hunteria, which we know and love and see all the time. So there you have it. The more deeply that this topic is studied and the closer that these shells are looked at, with today's technology, not with what was available back in the 1800s when some of this stuff was being observed and named. Now that we're looking at things again with fresh eyes, looking closer at the tops of the shells, the protoconchs, the whorls, all of those things, we're discovering so much more about the shells that we already know and love. Okay, enough nerding out. Let's get back out on that beach.
Ooh, that guy's alive. He's got all kinds of stuff stuck to him. Oh, look how little and cute. Oh my gosh, just so many, so much to look at. And light is starting to come, so that's nice too. Because this is going to be 1,000 times more fun than we can see. Part of me wants to get on that pile, but I don't want to do it until I have to. I want to look here on the edge first. I'm doing very well with the horse conchs on this edge. With all of this grass stuff mixed in here, now I think everything's a horse conch, but... Oh, look at you. Aren't you perfect and great? Hi, little lightning whelk. Good morning. Fantastic. And we got another gorgeous little tulip. And a button. And a button snail. Awesome. Oh, is that an egg cockle? It is. We have an egg cockle. Here in the rocks, it's always kind of marvelous to see something like that. You can't believe it can get in here without getting smashed. Oh my gosh, look at that guy. And hey, that's a white-crested talon. Yes! Awesome! Oh. Alright, now that we get a little daylight, we can kind of see in the edge a little bit better. A lot of pen shells down there. And gosh, I wish I had my scooper. Yeah! Another horse, and he's nice. Man, killing it with these today. Superb. Oh yeah, look at how beautiful. Oh my gosh. My. Now Pass-a-Grille is a fun, awesome place to shell, but there are crazy currents down here. I would not recommend swimming. I would not recommend much. Something's washing in over there. Something way big. Yeah, the confluence at tide time, when the tide starts coming back in, is insane over here.
I don't like bringing up something that terrible, but it is imperative that people understand where they are when you're shelling here, okay? This is not a place for snorkeling. This is not a place for swimming. This is not a place you let your little kids swim. You keep a very close eye on things. And if you're going to shell here, headlamp style, in the dark, make sure that you know where that sandbar ends, because you don't want to step off of a ledge similar to what Lido has and end up in 3 or 4 feet of water where you were in a foot of it before. Just something to keep in mind when shelling Pass-a-Grille.
Oh. Hi, guys. Aren't you nice? He's kind of weird. Yeah, his tip's broken, but his tip's kind of longer. Ooh. Yep, definitely tide coming in now. Whoa. Stuff's gotten washed into the spot I just shelled too, because look at him. He was here. And he was here. Why? I've got 5 or 6 of them already. Well, I didn't shell over there. I don't think I shelled over there. I'm pretty much right here on the edge. John says I missed a horse conch. Oh well. I definitely have found a few. So let's look at these guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Look at this array of colors. Look at this guy. He's fun. Look at these fighting conchs though. This guy is stunning. Look at that. That awesome color, but those spikes. Right, it's prettier than that. And these guys are both pretty fun, so I guess I'll keep these. Pretty nice.
Find of the day.
What you got? A toy?
Dinosaur.
A dinosaur. I love random beach toys. He's cool.
He is.
Right, I'm throwing him in my bag.
Oh.
I know, I saw. Look at the purple on the inside of that. That's a gorgeous one.
Hold on.
Oh, you gonna show me some more stuff? Okay. Wanna see something wild? Look at the spikes on this guy. Yeah, he's nice. And I got this big dude too.
Here's the small one.
Ooh, that's a nice one, honey.
I'm looking for the big one.
Yeah, you're going for bigger stuff, huh?
Here's another small one.
Oh, that's pretty with the browns, yeah.
There's a large one over here.
I'll believe you.
Huh?
I'll believe you.
You don't?
I do believe you.
Oh.
I do believe you. I will believe you, I said. You know what? I'm gonna move around a little bit. I've been kind of staying in the same place.
Got a nice operculum too.
I haven't gotten a big one, but I got a tulip one, a pretty nice tulip one.
I got a whelk one.
There's a spot over here that's piqued my curiosity. So I'm getting away from the water for a minute. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff up here. Oh my gosh. So much stuff up here. Oh wow. How pretty. I'm trying so hard to lay off of the fighting conchs. They are not easy to carry. And there's so much stuff here that I don't want to fill up my bag with just that. You know, I miss things like this. Ha! Look at that whelk. What? Dark brown with that orange. Whoa. That's a beauty. Oh, there's some more up here. Big pieces of them, too. And more and more and more and more tulips. Oh my gosh. The size of that. That's a yellow cockle there. Nice big, ginormous tulips. This great whelk. Holy cannoli. Look at this. Just so many nice shells. Wow. Monsters. Look at these. Some huge pens. There's a nice dark nutmeg there. Holy smokes. We find the whiter ones around here a lot. We don't find these too often. With the dark like that, that's pretty great. And that is an albino prickly. It practically glows, it's so bright. Wow. Outstanding. Outstanding. Pass-a-Grille. Heck yeah. And look at this. That is a piece of an angel wing. Oh my. And there's another stunner of a horse. And this weird plastic thing, which I have no idea what that is. That's a gorgeous horse conch though. Another beauty. And another one. What? And a perfect little whelk. Oh my gosh. Glad I trusted my gut and came up here. Holy crow. Incredible. Incredible horse conchs today. Look at that whelk. It's stunning. More of the sea whip stuff up here. Look at that guy. Ooh. He's beautiful. Nice shells here today. Wow. That auger's pretty great too. Heck yeah. Oh, here's another one. Look, here you go. There's a horse for you.
Oh, I'm horse conch. I was looking for the big ones.
Oh, well, I haven't been picking up big ones. I've been picking up guys about this size today.
Oh, that's all there are. Okay.
Would you like the little guy?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Those. Thank you, though. I appreciate
You're welcome.
it. No, I was hoping I'd find a big one there.
We met a girl this morning that found two really nice big ones. Really nice, yeah.
You're really early. Yeah.
It's still storm debris all mixed up in this stuff too, I guess, isn't there?
A lot of banded tulips, but I don't see any true tulips.
I found like one.
Yeah,
There are not as many.
I found a couple live ones, though. One was bright red. It was so cool. I had to throw it back in.
The murexes though too. Golly, there's apple murexes everywhere.
So many of those now, I don't want anymore.
So many nice fighting conchs, so many nice tulips. I just can't get over this. How awesome it is out here today.
I wondered if they stole
Looks
it.
like a little live one. We hadn't been here in a while because after the storm, so much of that sand got stripped out that I really couldn't get down
Well, I
here.
was here last week, and there was a lady with a whole bunch of huge Florida horse conchs, and I haven't been able to find them.
Look at you! Oh boy. That is awesome. And he's got something goofy going on with him too. His shell is weird. Look at that. See how
that's beautiful.
that
Yeah.
bend in it?
Uh-huh.
Holy cow, that's a stunner. Whelk of the day right there. Oh,
Pin things.
oh my gosh, there's another nice one too. Yeah, see, now that I've got two of them together.
Oh, really?
You got an alphabet cone? Awesome, babe. There's a nice whelk just to your right up there, kind of orange. To your right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
See the difference in this?
Okay, I'm just going to pause it here and show you the tips on that. See how the tip on the one on the left, the normal one, isn't raised very high off of the shell? And then look at the one on the right with that crazy ridge and how much it stands up there. The shoulder is shaped oddly on this one too. Oh, it's just so weird and pretty.
Something goofy going on with this guy. That's awesome. I love strange. I love weird shells. I'll take a weirdo any day. And this pile is just insane. Nice bay. Ooh, yeah. That's beautiful. Oh my goodness gracious. There's so many nice shells here. I think I can turn this guy off.
This is my favorite part, the time when we can turn off the headlamps and actually see, and it actually comes out on camera. Yeah, that's my favorite time at PAG, without a doubt.
I can just use my headlamp for a few more minutes. This is not easy to get around though.
Okay, would you do another walker?
Oh,
You're a brave lady.
it's not easy, I'm not gonna lie. It's not easy. This is where I wanted to come to too. This big pile over here. There's got to be good stuff in here. I can't get over it, just how big the olives and the tulips are today. There's another horsey. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, with the horse conchs today. That's so nice. Oh my gosh.
Happy if I could just get one horse conch, big huge one. I get all the little ones, but I can't ever find a big one.
Have you ever been down to Keewaydin?
To where?
Keewaydin?
No, I
That's a good spot to get them. We came home with a couple of big ones. Look at that. Size of that tulip is as big as my whelk.
mini pin shell.
And look at this olive.
See, I have one almost as pretty as yours.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah.
Lovely. What's your name, by the way?
Oh, Paulette.
Paulette? I'm Michelle, but you can call me Mitch because Mitch shells. And that's Janonia John. He's found 4 this year, so.
No way.
Yes.
Where?
Lido, believe it or not. In a 1-year time frame, he's found 4 at Lido.
Here?
Lido Key, just down in Sarasota. Yeah.
Lido Key. Okay. I've never been there.
Lido's fun, and it just reopened now finally too after all the storm damage.
Can you preserve these?
Ooh,
You know,
Ricanthrus, or tinted rather.
do you
Sorry.
think these could be preserved at all?
Those guys, you would have to really wash with some soap and water, let it dry well. But I mean, as far as keeping the color, I don't know if it'll keep the color or not. They are stinky though. I tried to preserve one and it didn't go well. I'm sure the girlfriends I have in the shell club know how, but I'm not big on keeping those guys. These we do see a lot of people do stuff with though too, the whips.
Oh, yeah.
This pile is,
There's stuff in there.
there is crazy amounts of stuff in this pile. Crazy. Crazy big pen
Never seen
shells.
so many whelks.
There's been a lot of whelks all over this year. We found a number of them in a few places.
And I have
Ooh, my
another one I'd
tulips.
like to get is
Got a
a
nice
king
one there.
conch. I've got all, I don't even do conchs anymore.
Try Fort DeSoto.
Fort DeSoto.
Yeah, Fort DeSoto, they kind of wash in up there. Did you lose a pair of sunglasses? Orange sunglasses?
No,
Oh, those aren't yours? Okay.
you don't know what to find.
Oh, golly, I know. Wow, there's a pair of goggles behind me too.
By the way,
Yeah?
I'm tingling.
Are you? I do. Let's see if Janonia John strikes again. There's a pair of sunglasses. And another big, enormous tulip. And a nice turkey wing. Oh yeah. Aren't those great? This pile is ridiculous. I wish I had my scoop. Oh my gosh. There's a pair of goggles. There's another pair of sunglasses. I've gotten 3 things of eyewear in 3 seconds here.
Left them all behind.
Well, we're gonna take them off the beach. We're not gonna leave them.
There we go.
Look how bright you are. Ooh. There's some stunning fighting conchs here too.
Look at that.
Oh wow, that's a nice paper fig, babe.
Yeah.
A big guy.
Yeah.
Wowzers.
Murexes everywhere.
I'm having a hard time deciding where I want to be. Because I like this pile, but I like this edge too. Especially now that we can see. I'm going to turn my light off, actually. What one? Is he janky? I didn't see it. Whoa. That's nice too. Oh wow. That's a fine piece of driftwood with the hole.
That's interesting, driftwood.
Yeah. What do you got, dear?
Monster murex.
Yeah. Look at that piece of driftwood.
Wanting murex like that?
Oh, we love
Oh,
murex.
we've got gobs of them, but we'll always take murexes. I love murexes.
I've got so many.
Ooh, that's a pretty one too with his browns. Oh, he's nice. I'm digging this. It looks like a bird's
I
head.
like it. And it's not huge.
No, that means I can fit it in my bag.
Really good idea.
There's a big egg casing. And there's little holes, which means they've hatched. All right.
What I'm looking for is something like this.
Ooh, a pear whelk.
Don't mind that.
Ooh, he's got a hole. Another pair of glasses. This pen shell pile. Oh my gosh. I can't get over the size of these tulips. They're crazy. And these pen shells, enormous. I wish we found this guy sooner.
Oh, that's cool.
He's a big boy too. Up you go. Oh, super chocolate. Oh, babe, behind your left foot, there's a nice whelk, it looks like, right behind your left heel. Ah, I just stepped on a pear whelk, dang it. Well, I think it was broken before I stepped on it, but I can't quite reach that whelk yet. Stomping on pen shells, breaking shells to get the shells. Good gravy. Nope, he's not nice either. Uh-huh. Whoa! Yes, sir. That's nice. Hey, let me see that for a second. Ooh, pretty, pretty pony. Aren't you lovely? That's nice. That looks like a couple of nice tulips right there by you as well. Hey.
There you go.
Nice. Oh my gosh. That's nice. That'll clean up good with the Dremel. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but he's inside.
Oh, he's alive.
Uh-huh.
He's alive. The pen shells. Yikes.
That
The
one's
pen shell.
not. That one's a keeper.
Hey, that's pretty too. Broken sailor's ear. This is insane balls. That's gorgeous. I can't even with this place right now. Pass-a-Grille of old. Seriously. And another albino prickly. Wow. Another albino prickly cockle. That's a stunner. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice shells today. Quality stuff. Big stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna move down a little bit.
I wish I had my scoop.
Relax it down and have fun.
Thanks, babe. How does this? Oh, okay. Ah. Much better. Ooh, that's a nice whelk. Yeah. You're super sweet. Oh my gosh. These tulips are crazy. Absolutely crazy, and a gorgeous lightning out there. Yep, running out of some space. I cannot get over the amount of pen shells in here. This is insane. Okay, that's really difficult. And now that I got John's scooper, I'm going to work on the edge. Let's see what I see in here. A lot of fighting conchs. Oh my gosh, loads of them. Look at that. Fighting conchs all over. Oh. There's a cute little murex. Nice. Wow, there's a ton of stuff in this edge. I mean, I knew there was stuff here, but holy moly. Between the tide coming up and daylight now. Aren't you pretty? Getting soaked though. Oh boy. Look at this beach of goodness. Thought you were a true for a second, but nope. How about you? I'll take you. Holy horse conchs. Oh my gosh. Bonkers. Bonkers right now. For all the times I've said, oh, horse conch, how you teased me, to be here today and finding this many. And look behind me. I mean, there is just nothing but shells all through here. A couple of nice little dark whelks. Look at you guys. Hi. You're so pretty. This one's got shell junk in it. There we go. So many beautiful little fighting conchs here. Unreal. These colors are just nuts. Pass-a-Grille showing out today. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's see this edge a little. Ooh, there's a nice one there. Ooh, orange. Beautiful. Oh, awesome. What a great little whelk. Okay. What a morning. There's another one, I think. No. Very bright fighting conch. I thought he was so orange he was a horse.
Now, this lighting doesn't really do him justice, but boy, he was a real pretty color of orange. Man, he was vibrant out there on the water. Just loved it. The colors were incredible.
Ooh. Look at this guy. Oh, he's still closed up. That's a nice little calico clam. Really super duper colors. And another nutmeg. Awesome. Heck yeah. Ooh. Yeah, somebody moving around down there. Hello, little Murex. Alright, so we have a whelk here, but I have a Murex that's doing something with it. And it's got some holes in it. So I'm going to just leave that there and let Mr. Murex do his thing. Ooh, hang on.
Now, did you get the horse conch out of the water?
Nope.
Or up here?
Right up.
Most of the ones I found we're finding are in the edge and up here. There's a little babies here.
I think this might be immaculated, but I won't know until I clean it up. But, ooh, he's cute.
What other goodies do we have in this edge? Ow! Somebody just hit me with a conch! Ooh, that is pretty though. Hey, thanks for that. That's a nice one. I'm gonna be okay about it because it's a nice one. That's awesome. He's pretty. I want to check in this upper level where nobody's really been. Solo cup. Take that off the beach. Alright, I'm down here at the very bottom. And tide's not that high, but it's coming in and there's no getting around there. So I'm going to be staying where I am. There is just monster piles of shells everywhere you look here. It's crazy how much stuff there is here today. Just pulled up that really nice apple murex. That's a pretty one. Pass-a-Grille is crazy good today. Some of the stuff is already getting covered, and I'm sitting down a little ways because I'm foraging for tiny horse conchs. But I found a ton of them today. And there is a huge pile over here and a huge pile up there, and those rocks that John is near, and the rocks are loaded. Our low tide was a couple of hours ago. The tide is starting to come in now, and it's rough. There's a lot of confluence. There's really bad currents down here at the bottom, so you gotta be pretty careful. But mercy, are we finding the shells today? I'm going to just show you in my bag. bunches of these guys. Look. Big, ginormous tulips today. Bigger whelks today. And I got a weirdo whelk. So I managed to find some sunglasses, like 3 or 4 pairs of them. Look at this guy. Look at the top on that. So something's goofy with this shell. Gorgeous twist in the stem. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we're having a good time here at Pass-a-Grille. We're having a lot of fun finding lots of nifty stuff. Pass-a-Grille. The gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, can you even right now? Can you even with this place? I call Pass-a-Grille the gift that keeps on giving because it does. It just keeps giving us great finds and great shelling every time we head over there. It's situated perfectly at the bottom of a peninsula point on an island with a convergence and confluence of 3 bodies of water, which brings stuff up from deeper and deposits it right there at the rocks on the other side of the jetty and spreads shells basically from the dog park all the way up to the Don. It's just a fantastic place to go shelling, and it makes me wonder why I even went to the East Coast when we have this kind of shelling right here in my backyard. Dickman's, Kais, Keewaydin, Sanibel level shelling right here on the central Gulf Coast of Florida, right here at Pass-a-Grille. Outstanding. And those tulips. Oh, those tulips. It's just one of the hottest spots for tulips that we've ever been to, and it's like that over and again. It's very, very consistent that you will find tulips at Pass-a-Grille. It's really something. Live ones, collectible ones, brownish ones, green ones, reddish orange ones, true tulips, banded tulips, and you know, a few of those kinds that we talked about a little earlier where we were previewing what some of the newer looking tulips that you may not be familiar with are all about. So I would encourage you, if you want to learn a little more about tulips, that is a fantastic book. And Dr. P is just, he and Mr. Bershaw are so knowledgeable. And it really is worth it to have good shelling books and have that knowledge at your fingertips so it can help you become a better sheller. And can you believe we've been at this for like an hour or something here? The Pass-a-Grille shelling was so good that I am going to have to break this into a couple of separate videos. So let's take a sneak peek at some of what we're going to see next week when we go back to Pass-a-Grille and continue with this fantastic shelling adventure.
Buttercup gets that nice golden edge. The chalkies just kind of stay this sort of tannish color. Okay, can't even get off the beach because there's too much good stuff. Nice horse right there too. Yep. Wow. Oh my gosh. I just can't. I can't even right now. There's another really nice white Atlantic simile. Another cute little lightning. Look at this guy. Albino prickly. I've never seen this like this anywhere besides Sunset Beach, finding albino pricklies in this kind of numbers. We've seen great tulips here plenty, but the amount and the stunning quality on them today is just unbelievable. And this pile, it just keeps on going. There's a pear whelk. Look there's another cone. Another Florida cone.
So you're going to get some more shelling goodness from this location next week. But in the meantime, while we're waiting for that video to drop, at the end of this video, check up here for some links to some other fun shelling adventures, because these are the adventures that YouTube thinks that you would enjoy seeing next. And if you want to have fabulous shelling like this, then you know what you need to do. You need to go to Pass-a-Grille and get out there and go shelling. Thanks so much for coming along on this adventure this week, and there's more to come, so stay tuned to the channel, and we'll see you again next week right here from the beach.